Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 3. That's right, folks. We're continuing this journey with Jason Aaron, who is giving us solo adventures of each of the Turtles before they come together in issue 5, probably just in time for a trade paperback to come out, collecting this first arc. An incredibly fun story, and this one is drawn by Cliff Chiang, and it's about Leonardo, which is about time. I understand, the need to do Leonardo. I do. I'm surprised they didn't do this one first and then do the backstory to Raph and Mikey leading up to each other. He is the most prominent one, and this issue is so specific and different than the last ones. I really dig it. I really do. I think this book has been really fun so far. And what I kind of like is that each of these characters has been honing into a specific thing within the title. Like the first issue about Raphael, it's about him being an outcast in prison. He's the mutant. When it's Michelangelo, he is pretending to be a famous ninja on television. With Leonardo, it really focuses on the turtle element, almost like him trying to revert back to the primal state of being a turtle, not being a member of the clan Hamato or anything like that, just being a simple guy. I think that's pretty cool. This book is just pretty much narration from Leonardo. He's talking about his time in the Ganges River. He went there looking for salvation. The waters are supposed to bring salvation, but salvation has not found him. He's actually taking the bodies of dead turtles. They are called mud turtles, and he is burning them in a fire, sending them back into the world around them. We cut to 9 months earlier when Leonardo first arrives there, and he tells us about the funerals that are held at the banks of the Ganges and how the bodies are cremated and their, burned remains wind up washing into the rivers, and how the specific turtles that live there, the SoftShell turtles, they kind of developed a taste for the rotting human flesh that is from there. So the locals say you can see a turtle strip a corpse clean, and it's pretty crazy. So Leo wants to go there and learn from these turtles. So we watch him wash up on the shoreline, find some of the turtles, and he bows to them "Hi, I'm Leonardo of Clan Hamato. I humble myself before you. I wish to commune with you as one animal too." And they walk by him, and he's like, "Oh, I understand." So then he buries his swords and he meditates on the shoreline. He needs to not be seeking things. This is about salvation. It's about Leonardo learning to master himself and the world around him. So he sits there for days and nights, and it rains and it floods, and he doesn't move until one of the turtles bites his finger, and he gets really pissed off at them. He's like, "That's it. I'm not learning a thing here. This isn't helping. I don't like it." So he gets up to leave, and then suddenly he finds poachers, realizing, the turtles did actually communicate with him. And this is where I really dig the book. I think an element of Leonardo I like specifically because I am of the generation that grew up watching the 2007 animated film TMNT is the opening of that movie showing us Leonardo as the ghost of the jungle, a spirit in the jungle who protects this village. Well, this is kind of like that, except it's more in line with him protecting turtles, which I think is pretty cool. So he stops the poachers, they haven't returned, and now the turtles take Leonardo in as one. They trust him. They support him. He is part of their clan, a part of their family. And he just rests with them. He's like, "I am happy with this. I haven't had to make a fist. I haven't even grabbed my katanas. I am happy living this life, not escaping where I'm at right now. This is almost great. I've decided I could stay here forever. This is exactly what I need. This is my peace. This is my salvation. I'm not seeking anything else in the world. I decided all that yesterday." And today we see him collecting the dead turtles and burning them so they go back into the Ganges. And he's talking to the ones alive you have to get into the river. Get into the river. You will be safe there. It's okay. And we see that there's a bunch of arrows sticking out of Leonardo's shell. And he was attacked by the same ninjas that we saw attack his brothers in the earlier adventures. So he is scouted by some helicopters. And he's like, "All right, I guess this isn't my life anymore. I thought I'd find peace here, but they just tracked me down and they're coming to get me. Whatever this is, it sucks. I guess You can go home again, essentially, is what he's saying. So he grabs his katanas. All of them have guns pointed at him and lasers pointed on him. He's like, look, I didn't want this. I didn't want any of this. I only wanted salvation. That's what I had. But I guess I can fight. So he just like, we just see like a panel of him like unsheathing his katana, and then the next couple panels, all of the soldiers have been defeated. Leonardo literally like follows like the one remaining helicopter as it lands. He takes out the guy, and he gets aboard the helicopter, and he's like, all right, let's go to the next objective, please. And the helicopter's like, yep, understood, let's go. So he just says goodbye to his new family. So he says goodbye to his family of the soft-shell turtles, and he heads off into the plane, going to the next location. And we see the turtles, like, coming back from the waters onto the beach, ready to devour the flesh of the ninjas that attacked Leonardo. That's pretty fun. What a cool little story. Look, the book's not over. I just think this is gorgeous. I like Cliff Chang's artwork for this. It's very colorful. This one uses a lot of blue colors, and I think that works really well. Of course, it's Leonardo, but it just goes for like the nighttime atmospheric feel we're building here. And just like, it feels very kind of like fantastical, the artwork, in a way the other ones just really worked for their styles as well. I dig it a lot. I'm a fan. So we cut to Tokyo. And we see the fight that we saw in the last issue between Raphael and Michelangelo. They're just two brothers yelling at each other, not really happy with anything going on in their lives. Screaming at each other like, you can't call me brother anymore, you're an idiot, you're ridiculous, this is stupid. The foot soldiers are like getting ready to attack them, but then they decide, let's just let them fight themselves, till one of them yells death to the Hamatos. And Raph's like, see, they're trying to kill both of us, you morons, shut up about this, they probably saw your stupid show. It's crazy, and they're just fighting each other and the ninjas, and then suddenly a helicopter crashes through and like destroys pretty much everything around them. They help each other out, just barely. Mikey starts hitting Raph again, and that's when big bro Leonardo steps in. He's like, both of you stop it. And they're like, oh great, look, Leo's here. Let me guess. This wouldn't have happened if you were here in the first place, Leo. Is that you're going to say? He's like, I don't have time for this. We don't have to go through this argument. Okay, the soldiers are on the move, and Mikey's like, yeah, it's fine. I don't care. I don't care. I don't need to be a part of whatever this is going to be. He's like, yeah, well, you don't understand. They're not coming here, okay? They found Donnie, and he's in big trouble. So next issue, what has Donatello been up to? Let's find out. I'm excited. That's where the book ends, and the three brothers are back. Donnie will be there soon, too. Fun. This is exactly what I'd want from like a Leonardo issue. I think it's more interesting than having him go to like Tokyo or go somewhere like that, you know, where he'd be the one that goes to like his roots, the feudal Japan idea. He's going to the Ganges River to study with like the soft-shell turtles about patience and salvation and solitude and knowing your peace. I think that's kind of a fun idea to explore with this character. The artwork is fun. The colors look vibrant. It is a very solid issue, and I had a great time with it. Very curious to see where we're going with the Donatello book. I know my theory where Raph was the mutant, Mikey was the ninja, and Leo was the turtle kind of lines up. I wonder if that means we'll see Donatello represent the teenage. We'll see. Probably not. I can't imagine that's anything. I'm just putting words in places. But we'll see. So, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 3, I am going to give a 8 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And of course, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.